Welcome back. This is Dreddeus, and this is the first playoff episode in this Miami Dolphins franchise. We're about 3 seasons and about 50 episodes deep into this franchise series, and this is the first time that we are in the playoffs. We're heading the AFC East at the end of the regular season, which is an awesome sight for me. It was really quite a struggle at times, and just to be on the safe side, you're not seeing double. We will be playing the New York Jets again. We went up in the seed, they went down in the seed, and we're going to be playing each other for the second time in 2 weeks and for the third time this season. It's been a mixed bag against them. We played against them here in week 10, lost quite stupidly, I might add. That was rather unnecessary overall, but a very tough game against them. And in the last week we managed to pull off an overtime win against the Jets, but again a very tough game, and they are quickly becoming an arch nemesis of sorts for us. We've had terrible games, real battles against them over the course of these 3 seasons. We only have to take care of a press conference. We're going to take a look at our scouted players, and then we're going to be taking care of weekly strategy, of course, but we're going to be starting off with this press conference here. Coach, you're heading into your first playoff game. Playoff success often makes or breaks a career. How important is your first playoff win? We're going to play it cool. Every game is important, and when you're playing a playoff team, you have to bring your best. There are no guarantees when you play teams that are this good. Yeah, well, that's quite obvious, right? No risk, no reward. Beat the Jets for a staff points reward. Okay. But I'd rather have that than some ludicrous goal that we need to achieve. There are actually no surprises here. I could imagine. All I want to do is take a look if there are any further injuries. Breece Hall is injured, and that is going to slightly impair their running game, but everything else will be up to scratch. I'm sure of that. They are a rock solid team, especially the defense. John Franklin Myers is injured from last time. That is a little bit of a relief for Jermaine Johnson. The second will be playing. He's also a dangerous player at left edge, right edge. Carl Lawson, everybody fit. D tackles are fit. And even Ginkle, Tremaine Edmonds. Not agreed. I'm just looking at the starters here. No, everybody seems to be fit. Yeah, this is gonna be a challenging game. No surprises, no relief for us here. But yeah, if you want to have success at the playoffs, you've got to earn it. This is going to be another game against Caleb Williams here. We're going to go with a short pass, of course. We'll be going with half pads to be on the safe side. We'll be training, looking towards the backups at left edge. We're going to be going with splits for everybody else. Backups at D tackle, left outside linebacker. They're looking fit, so that works for me. All right, we're gonna go with this one here. Don't want any injuries to starters right now. And next up, we're gonna go with a blitz counter. I think that makes the most sense. Or do we go with a run inside? Let's go with a run inside. Why not, right? And here we have an issue. That is a real issue. The offensive fatigue is crazy, man. So we are gonna be training the backups at quarterback, the backups at the halfback position. It was a very tough game last week. The wide receivers also going to go with the backups, and everybody will need to rest a little bit here. Are going to go with the backups across the board. I don't want to risk any injuries here. Next up, we're going to check this weekly game plan goal here. Let's take a look at this one here. We're going to sack the QB. I want an aggressive team here. We're going to allow 24 points. We're going to get 250. And we're going to win the turnover battle. With that said, we're going to start training. All right, there we go. We managed to push down the fatigue for the starters. The backups, of course, have raised their fatigue levels a little bit, but that was just wild. 85 coming off a short week, I think, as well. So that was really not an ideal situation. I would have liked to give the team a little bit more of a rest, but we couldn't pull that off. But that is definitely something to go for when you know that you're going to be playing in the playoffs. Now we're going to upgrade our staff now. What I want to do is put as many points over here as we can, just to get things going. And down here we need 20 points to get an additional focus player. That of course will be the aim, to get 6 points this week for the game and then upgrade that as quickly as possible. We're going to be taking a look at our prospects that we have marked so far. We have marked D-tackle. That is, where is he? Brad Wheeler, here we go. This is Brad Wheeler. We're looking at him, and I definitely want to bring this player in. He is a Montana Bobcat. That is a brilliant cooperation with the Wild Jeffrey, who has a fantastic channel. Take a look at his channel. It's really great content, NCAA, legacy Madden content, and brilliant series. He's got, I think, a 13-season Dynasty series with the Montana Bobcats. I mean, that's dedication. Check his channel out. I'm going to leave the link above and below. Great stuff right there. What we will be doing, apart from that, is we will be looking at UDFA talent across all possible positions. I will be doing this offline, of course, but as always, I really like to dig deep a little bit here on the on possible good talent here. It's been really improved quite a lot. You can take a look here, and if you see, for instance, a talent that has an A or a B's, like this fullback here, for instance, you know that you've got a good player, reasonable good player on your hands. Here, take a look at this right guard, for instance. He's got the awareness is a B, impact blocking A, pass block A to C. Run block isn't as good, but the pass block looks to be quite solid. You've got these ratings here, and in the skills department you can really find good gems. Looking at this one here, seems to be mostly quite good. Of course, certain areas need to be improved, but this is UDFA, so you know what you're getting when you're gonna go there. Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. This is the venue for today's game, and quite relieved at that, to be honest. It's a wildcard game against the New York Jets here. They're going to be playing the all black jerseys and uniforms once more. But we at least have home advantage, and that might be the tipping point in today's game when we get momentum going. I really hope that we can pull that off. Playing away often is extremely tough. Here's a flyover. The Jets are going to be on the field first in the all black uniforms. Really like that look. We're going to be playing with the alternate home classic jerseys. So there we go. Ready for the game. Let's kick it off. Alright, so here we are. First things first, we're gonna go with an inside zone split. And let's just see what we can pull off here. But before I do anything, I know that I have to look at the depth chart, because we really have fatigue issues here, and we have to take care of those. I will be putting CORDARRELLE Patterson as my starting running back. I'll put Salvon Ahmed as my backup, and fullback, wide receivers. I think I'm going to be putting Waddle as my wide receiver 1 to mix things up here. I want to test this this combination here. The tight ends, I think, apart from that, we should be good to go. But we really needed to give a little bit of a rest here for Bijan Robinson, because this is a tough situation. Only 1 yard here on the game. We're gonna go with, let's see, what do we do? I'd like to get a screen. We're gonna go with a mesh spot here, and just take a look at how tightly they're setting up here. We could go with the tight end corner. Maybe we can get Waddle into position. Oh, that's just slapped away. Would have really liked to get him in there, but that didn't seem to be working. Can we push forward here? It's nothing more than that first down would be crucial. Michael Mayer is a player that I'm looking at here. And that is just slapped away by number 4. Can't connect here. And that is a little bit worrying. Gonna get a kick away. There we go. That is a perfectly timed punt. Come on. There we go. That's Nick Needham taking down the punt returner as Caleb Williams takes the field. Caleb Williams, 3,500 yards. Come on, D. All right, defense holds them. And this game is going to be a huge challenge for not only our defense, but also the offense here. We have to rest crucial players for us. We've got Collins, we've got Chase. There we go. Jamarr Chase. Off we go. And that is overthrown, which is really a problem at the moment. We are gonna go with the inside zone next. Let's try. Can we get the running game going? Tremaine Edmonds is breathing super hard. Oh my lord. I wasn't looking towards him. Caleb Bell, number 62, picks up an injury here. That is Harris. All right. 8 yards. What we need to cover. And that is a lot of ground. What can we get going here? Do we try the play action crossers once more? I mean, Jamarr Chase, we've got Waddle, we've got Mayer. And that is a flag, and we cannot connect here. Holding offense. Yeah, there we go. Not that I would have needed that one, but 4th and 8.
That penalty is declined.
Yeah, penalty is declined. Doesn't matter. We're gonna have to punt anyways. And we're really struggling here. Punt is away. That's actually a pretty good punt. There we go. That's Barber, the cornerback with the superstar def trait. All right, Caleb Williams and the Jets offense out onto the field again. We managed to hold them again. Our defense is really keeping us in the game. I would really like... Don't know why it's not suggesting any screenplays here. Gonna go with this one here. Bijan. Let's try and get you involved here. We need points. And that was a very good one. And we're almost picking up that first down. 2nd and 1. Halfback slip screen to CORDARRELLE Patterson now. Again towards the left hand side. And that is a good one here. Taken down. Number 44. That's Sherwood. And CORDARRELLE Patterson is proving to be very important. More important than I would have guessed maybe at the beginning of the season, or when I brought him on as mentor. I think we need to keep those screens going. And just look at that beauty. Shoved to the ground here. 3 out of 7 for Taulia. 50 total yards for the Dolphins. Got that ball away before taking a hit. Number 4 tumbling. That was important. And we're just gonna keep going with this. At some point in time our luck will run out, but for the moment this is definitely... That was a good one here. Taken down here by Tremaine Edmonds, of course, but we get yardage, and we're just going to be alternating between Robinson and Patterson. These 2 players are what we really need right now. I don't think that I can trust Salvon Ahmed too much right now, or Burden, one of the other running backs. DeAndre Swift isn't fit. And looking at Salvon Ahmed, he's not tough enough yet. He'll get there, but he's not there yet. We're going to go with another slip screen now. Right-hand side run this time. Let's just take a look here. Kicking meter moves slower. Oh, that is great. Finally a positive one. And there we go. All right, shoved out of bounds at the 17-yard line here. That's Reed, DJ Reed Jr., number 4 for the Jets. As we do pick up a few yards on the right-hand side here. Let's go with this slip screen here. We're going to drag the players away, or at least try to do that. And off we go. Bijan. It's a lot of coverage there. And that is Tremaine Edmonds, but we managed to evade him. 2nd and 2. 4 minutes to be played. And we've got a tough O-line at the moment. So we're going to take a look at this. I mean, Salvon Ahmed. Oh, that is not good. Off the back foot. Yeah, that was overthrown. 3rd and 2. And that was not necessary, but let's see. Now we can get these 2 yards here. Left-hand side once more. And that is great. Oh, taken out of bounds at the 1-yard line here. And again, I mean, I'm really liking the way our offensive line is creating that screen. Really beautiful. 1st and goal, 1 yard. Let's get a slip screen going here. Another one, left-hand side. That's where I want to see the touchdown for Bijan. There we go, and we're in. And that truly is a team effort in this wildcard game here. Oh my lord, someone has been injured. A little bit of Elvis here, and a good throw by Taulia. Alright, let's go. Come on, defense. Alright. Let's take a look here. What can we get going? A lot of run plays being suggested. Let's go the halfback dive here. 3 minutes as we try and push out of our own end zone. That was great here by Patterson. 2 rushes for 12 yards. And to be honest, this is way more than I anticipated him playing a part, but I'm really happy that I chose him. There were some other halfbacks as well that I could have picked, but taking a look at his production, and it's also quite tough to take down. I mean, of course, he's not as maybe as quick or as athletic as a Bijan is, but it doesn't matter too much. Come on, Jamarr. There we go. That was good. That was a good catch. 1st and 10. 10 and 15 for Taulia. Beautiful outside run here with a catch close to the numbers on the left hand side. Taulia, good connection. That was very good. And I do hope that they're not going to challenge that one. Let's go to the mesh spot here. 2-minute warning hits us here at the end of the 2nd quarter. Let's go with this cross drag here. Main target is Waddle, but I think Collins, Mayer also can be utilized quite well. Stiff arm not possible. 5 yards to pick up for Michael Mayer. That was a good one. That was very good. We're going to go the bench swap again. Collins on the right side looks to be a little bit less covered. Oh my... Yeah, that's Sauce Gardner. 3rd and 14. I didn't see him coming at me. And that was my bad. That was my bad. Let me just do a quick check here. Let me just take a look. If Chase would have been free sooner. No. I was actually, nobody was free when I was about to be hit. And Gardner really weaving his way through there. Just take a look at this one here. Alright. Let's go with the slip screen. Let's bring Bijan going here. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to let the clock run down as much as I can probably. Try to get forward as much as I can. And then... boom. There we go, number 27. And this is the Jets sort of knowing that they can get some points here. We're at our own 46. We need 7 yards. Do we go with another slip screen? Do we punt? We gotta play it safe. We're gonna punt this one. Perfectly timed kick. Jack Fox punts the ball here. Get away from me, dudes. And that falls into the end zone here. 20 yards automatic gain. And with 26 seconds to go, the defense holds them again. They are carrying us right now. I mean, I'm really proud of that because building a strong defense is the key, mostly. Oh, that's Waddle. Slapped away for once into my hands. What are we gonna do now? We have 18 seconds. Let's go to southeast corner. Chase would be my primary. Go, 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 go. Yeah, that's not connecting. 2nd and 10. Can we try a bitch switch? I think Chase is the better option. He has a little bit more space. Since we're starting from the right side, a little bit more. Yeah, it's just smacked away here. 3rd and 10, 7 seconds to go. The slip screen will not help us that much. We're going to go to the southeast corner. I mean, if the clock runs down, it runs down. But if I can slam a timeout in there, we're going to do that. That is out of bounds. 4th and 10 with 2 seconds to go. Why would I ever go for anything else but a pass play here? I mean, don't want an interception, that's quite clear. I'm just gonna air it out. Oh, that's a drop by Chase. Sucks a little bit. There we go. And that's a tie. And now, this is where I didn't really want to be. Beaux Collins with the first run. Waddle left outside run here. Good run by Beaux Collins here. Let's go to halfback dive. CORDARRELLE Patterson. Straight run for the 2 yards. There we go. Pushing through. Taken down here. I mean, as always, the Jets have such a tough defense with a lot of really bone-crushing players. I mean, I'm not going to mention Tremaine Edmonds, but just a lot of players in here. Didn't want to do that. I wanted to get the ball to Waddle here. Maybe should have gotten rid of it sooner. But that was just a straight run. And Van Ginkel, out of all people. 3.1 seconds, yeah. Not the best coverage, and that was it. That was just a blitz. 2nd and 18. That sucks. That is not good. Can we get it to Waddle on the outside? Or is it going to be Collins? No. Coverage too good. Let's go to play action crossers here. Jamarr Chase or Waddle. Collins also an option. Just slapped away each and every time. That is really pissing me off at the moment. You can hardly connect. We really played well in the first quarter. There we go. I mean, good punt again by Jack Fox. There we go, Nick Needham lunging past the punt return as the Jets are going to take over again. Luckily, our defense again, it's just fantastic. We're going to go the slip screen again. I think that's a recipe against the Jets. Just keep the runners and everybody get away from me. And here we go. Bijan just crushing it again. Pouncing forward. Getting that first down. I'm going to be switching things up here from time to time. I'm going to be going with Patterson now. There we go. That is the space that I was looking for. Tried the juke, but it didn't really work. 16 and 27. I think we're slightly above 50% completion rate. But that was a good one. That was a very good screen here. Tried to go inside. Could have shed one player, but not the others. 7 seconds to go. 6, 5, 4. I want to get this play away in the first half of the second half. Ooh, and that is slapped away. That was a weird run here by Bijan. 171 passing yards. Huh. We're going to continue with the inside run now. We're going to continue with the short passing here. All right, let's go. Let's go with another one here. CORDARRELLE is not the fastest when he gets going, but he's not too slow either, so that works for me. I shove down 3rd and 1. That is good. We're going to go towards the right-hand side now. Let's go, Bijan. Come on. I want to be moving down the field here as much as we possibly can. Didn't need to go out of bounds here, but I think this is the best way to go currently. Don't want to overutilize one play over and over and over and cheese it, but I just feel like this is our best chance at the moment. And we're just really making progress like this. You have to rely on the running backs a little bit more. Taulia is fantastic on the short pass. Really working well. Quinn and Williams luckily can't catch up with us here. Alright, right hand side, Bijan at the 13. 7 and 7. It's such a close game. Oh my lord. And that played out perfectly. And that is a team effort. Nothing more, nothing less. Great job here. Bijan's 2nd touchdown. Despite us having to rest him. Taulia taking the hits. That was a blitz if I ever saw one. And now it's down to these guys. Down to the defense. Hold them. Yes. And they do just that. 14 and 7. 4 minutes to play. And we will have to just play cleverly here. Not make too many mistakes. Ooh. Tripped by Sauce Gardner here. Passing offense, season rank 32, 219 yards today. Right hand side, Bijan. I know I'm alternating But I'm going to tell you something. I really would like to get a very good run here in this playoff. And the Jets are one of the teams that we always struggle against. But this is the recipe for our young quarterback. We can't ask him to, to make those long throws. He does pull them off sometimes, which is amazing. Ooh, hit the head of my own player. I don't know if they're gonna see through this one now, but we're gonna do our best. Yeah, I think they have figured that one out now. All right, let's go with this one. Can Bijan break through? It's 20 yards. That is a long way to go. Slants will take too long to develop. Now we're gonna go with this. All right, here we go. 4th and 9. As DJ Reed Jr. does take him down. We hit the 2-minute warning. And we will punt. We'll punt and we'll just count on our defense again. Oh, that was inaccurate. I would have said that was roughing the kicker. But the referee's not seeing that one. Oh, and they are held. Oh, that is magical. That is awesome. All right, let's go with this one here. Power O left-hand side run. CORDARRELLE Patterson. 7 and 14. Taken down. 9 yards. Tyke Smith picks up an injury here. That will help us. Maybe not in the short run, but it will certainly be helpful for us. And they stop the clock, or actually they don't have to. And CORDARRELLE, here we go. Oh, that was awesome. What a great run. Weaving his way through the New York Jets defense here. All right, no replay. I want to see that again, because he did a really good job with that one. Just take a look at that, avoiding this. Oh, I should have gone right. I didn't see that. I saw him coming from there. Didn't see the window. Well, doesn't matter too much, right? There's only one timeout left for the Jets. We're ahead by 7 points, so we don't want to make any mistakes. And that's Tremaine Edmonds. I can imagine that everybody's tired now. More and more as time goes on. Gonna go the halfback wham. Just need to get the clock rolling again. And here we go. And that's Wilkins stopping us here. And the clock is running down. 3rd and 3. Gonna go the halfback dive. There we go. We're going to let the clock run down as far as we can. As far as we can risk it. Don't want to risk it too far. There's no man in motion here, so we can really let it tick down to 9, 8, 7, something like that. 30 seconds on the clock here. There we go. And oh, we are held. 4th and inches. But I don't really care too much about that, because we're going to be going for a field goal, of course. There we go. Ooh, almost missed that one. But here we go. Tyler Bass puts us on the board, and with that we win. And this is the perfect revenge for that 17-7 loss during the season. We get the win here. And we proceed into the next round in this playoff run. Do I think that we have it to really get to the Super Bowl? Not sure. We need to be extremely lucky there. But Taulia really proved his critics wrong. Taulia with a very good rating here. 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, 254 yards, 63% completion rate. That's actually not too bad. Can be quite happy with that. The rushing wasn't too crazy this time around. Bijan only 1 yard. That is totally unlike him. CORDARRELLE went for 9 attempts, but the receiving side, we've got Bijan with 2 touchdowns, 103 yards. CORDARRELLE Patterson 90 yards. Jamarr Chase 27. Waddle 21. Beaux Collins, Michael Mayer also chipping in a little bit here. But the game plan worked. We focused on the short plays, not the short passing as much, so we might look towards that, but they always like to keep that open. Yeah. Austin Jackson, Taulia Smith allowed sacks. That wasn't too great. Who's the tackle leader? That's Tyke Smith again. Tremaine Barber was great. Obviously. Tackles for loss. Brandon Jones chipping in here. How many sacks? Jaylen Phillips. Didn't get those 5 sacks. That sucks a little bit. Huge congrats on the playoff win, coach. Let's see if we can keep this ball rolling and pick up another one this week. Does it mean next week? I don't get it. Right, doesn't matter. You've earned 7 staff points. That is good. We're going to take that and we're going to spend them straight away because I do want to use them next week. Here we go. Franchise staff, 34 points is what we have. And we're going to dip those points down here to get an extra focus player in practice, which is awesome because that just means that we get more experience points for younger players. And that is always great to have, especially when we want to develop them. With that said, we're going to be taking a look at the results next week because they haven't played that. Our results are in. I'm quite excited to see who we're going to be playing. It will either be the Bengals, which will be troublesome, I would say, because they're rested. Would be better to play a team that has also played in the wild card here. But we're gonna see that next week. For now, I hope you enjoyed the game. I think we found a recipe that we can go with versus the Jets from now on. I'm really excited to see where this team can go. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please drop me a like and subscribe. That means a lot to me and helps the channel. And as always, thank you for watching and see you next time.